Hello, guys. It is Oboitshepo here. I pray that we are all blessed. I pray that we are all good. I just wanted to come on quickly and share a word with someone from a dream that I had recently. And I believe that this dream is actually prophetic insight into what the Lord is actually planning to do in your life and even in the lives of many through you. However, there's also a sense of instruction that the Lord also gave me within this dream that I believe is going to help so many of us. So, if I can just briefly share the dream. In the stream, I was at some event at some farmhouse, and it was a big farmhouse. And I recognized a few people. I saw some of my friends, I saw some of my family, but I also saw strangers there. And as I was in this farmhouse, I started to hear some chaos and commotion that was happening outside. So I decided to step out. And as I stepped out, I saw that a fire had started, right? And this fire was raging, guys. It was huge. And people were really scared. People started screaming, and it was clear that this fire was basically about to like end everything, right? In the festivities, in the celebration, people started like running in the house trying to bring water out to kill the fire. But now the problem is the fire was really big. Now what I started noticing is that there were some areas on the yard, or yeah, because it was quite a big yard, right? Because remember, it's almost like a farmhouse. So there were some areas on the yard that people were actually successful in clearing out the fire, but there were other areas where the fire was just too hot, too blazing, too raging for anyone to do anything. So as I'm stepping out and I'm watching all this commotion, I realized that I felt no fear. There was no sense of urgency. And when I mean urgency, I mean like the moment I saw the fire, I didn't fear it. I didn't feel fearful. It's almost like I just knew immediately what to do. So I stood there and I smelt that actually rain is coming. You know when um I don't know, like when you wake up in the morning and you go outside and you can just tell that it's about to rain, or it's been raining, it might rain again. That's basically what was happening in that moment. So I walked out and I smelt rain. I actually remember sniffing in the air and smelling rain. And then I looked up and I said, in the mighty name of Jesus, God, send down your rain. And just like that, it started raining. Just like that. And guys, it was such a simple prayer I made. I I'm not even sure if in the dream I was even certain that this prayer was actually going to be answered, but I just said it really simply, Lord, and I said it silently by myself while the commotion was happening. I looked up at the sky and I said, Lord, send your rain. There is no way that this fire is going to disturb what we are doing here. And just like that, the Lord sent the rain. But what um seemed to transpire after that is, while I began to worship God and thank Him silently for what He had done, people began to actually worship each other, or rather, let me not say worship, but just praise each other for the effort that they put in um, into killing the fire, right? Putting it out. And it seemed like their praise for each other began to outweigh my silent praise for God. And that's how the dream ended. And as I began to just like pray about this dream and meditate about it, I strongly sense that the Lord was telling me that there's fires that have been set in our lives by the enemy, and he's actually coming. The Lord is actually coming to put out those fires. He is coming to put out that fire. I don't know what that fire may look like for you. I don't know what that trap may look like for you. I do believe that these fires look very different for so many of us. I also know that these fires have been set not only to delay or hinder or even like impart fear in you, but it's also been set by the enemy to harm your family, to harm your friends, or even harm other people that might be in that might be associated with you. But your job, or your part in all of this is your faith. Your part in all of this is your ability to couple with God or partner with God and say, God, I know what you can do because I've seen you do it in my life. Send your fire in the mighty name of Jesus. Send your fire to send your rain. So sorry. Send your rain in the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, send your rain to put out this fire. But the word of caution and also the word of instruction that the Lord gave me as I meditated on this dream is the importance in this time when you see the Lord beginning to sort out issues, when you see the Lord beginning to set traps for the enemy, when you see the Lord beginning to come through for you, make your praise and your worship prominent. Let people know that this is God. Don't allow your faith to be diminished by the work that people feel like they put in to trying to solve the matter, right? So when people begin to say, wow, I'm so glad I am this situation got sorted out, because I was working so hard for it to be sorted out. Say to them, you know what, that's great, however, this is God. Only God was able to do this. Yes, I saw you running up and down trying to put out that fire. I get it. I get it. But the main reason this fire is out, the main reason this prayer has been answered is because of the faithfulness of God. The faithfulness of God. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray that this blesses you. The fires that have been set in your life are about to be put out. The fires that have been set in your life are about to be put out. These are fires that are coming to destroy. These were fires that were coming to kill, but they do not have any power. They do not have any power. They cannot stand against the name of Jesus. And all you need to do is activate that faith that you already have, even if it's that small mustard seed of faith, and say, Lord, I know what you can do. Come, pour down your rain and put out these fires. And as you begin to see him put out those fires, may you shout to the top of your voice. May you shout and let people know that this is only God. May God receive all the glory and all the praise for the fires he is about to put out in your life and the fires he's about to put out in other people's lives. Let me tell you something. There are people in your family, there are people who are associated with you who've been going through some rough things, and you've coupled and partnered with them in faith. You've prayed for them, and their issues are about to be solved. The debts will be paid. The hardships will be removed in the name of Jesus. Joy and happiness are about to locate these people. And as soon as they begin to share with you how their work helped them to achieve certain goals, remind them. Remind them. Don't say, hey, remember I prayed. No, remind them that no. That was God. That was all God. God allowed you to work that God. God graced you with the ability to put out that fire. That fire, that problem, that solution, it is all God. God put out that fire. God brought down that solution in the mighty name of Jesus. Be blessed, guys. Bye-bye.